What's up, folks? We're live. Thought Hour After Dark. I'm Wasus Miller.
Yeah.
That's Ninja Steve.
What up?
Radio nunchucks for days.
Radio nunchucking, master of the martial arts on the radio.
Absolutely.
Nobody can radio foo me like I'm the radio foo master.
He dives in between the radio waves in ways that you've never seen.
Radio ninjutsu.
It's kind of like how when your brain gets electrocuted, that's what you're doing through the radio waves.
Pretty much. You know, I've studied the form of radio ninjutsu and mastered the lethal arts that it implies.
And maybe after thousands of years, if you listen to every single episode of the Thought Hour After Dark backwards, you might learn a little bit of something of ninjutsu.
I might have subliminally implanted some ninjutsu radio technique in there.
Is it just me, or do you smell food cooking?
I do. I smell a delicious, deliciousness approaching, coming in here later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it might have something to do with our guest tonight.
Our guest, top notch, my own personal chef.
Oh man, Chef Geoff is in the house tonight. He has an amazing cooking show.
Yes, he's a chef to the stars. He definitely chefs a lot. He's in all the commodities. People want as much Chef Geoff as humanly possible.
I heard one time he actually was at a presidential dinner that he cooked for BJR.
Yeah, he definitely did that.
I mean, that's top credentials in the food world, I know.
Yeah, he sautés, he marinades, he crock pots.
He's cooked many a thing.
He
he sizzles, fries, dazzles, and fries.
He bakes.
He does.
He does it all, and he's going to do some of that here tonight. I mean, we are going to have some live cooking.
Live on the Thought Hour.
Live on the Thought Hour.
We're going to get food cooked for us, and we're going to get to eat it. That's the greatest guest of all time.
Yeah, he's going to make us a dish. He's going to show us and prepare this, and it's going to be nice.
We're going to be educated in things about food we've never even seen.
I'm looking forward to that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know what I'm not looking forward to? People putting stuff in my food.
No.
You know?
And that's another issue I have with food nowadays. Everybody thinks they have to put additives and stuff.
Yeah, it's a spike in crime out there. I've heard
it's criminal.
People are putting things in stuff, random things that they don't want to have in things, you know?
Not like back in the day when you'd go to jail and you get a cake baked for you and there'd be a crowbar.
Yeah, or like a file.
Yeah, that was okay. I wanted that added into my food.
Yeah, that was a proper additive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or if, let's say, you had some brownies.
Yeah.
And you were to put some type of special additive to, increase the flavor value.
Like peanut butter.
Yes, that could make them good.
That would be really good.
Yeah.
I hope Chef Geoff makes something in peanut butter today.
Yeah, some peanut butter would be good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Butter is a key ingredient.
Yeah, butter is good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
But additives in food, I don't know why people think they got to do it.
Yeah, why do they have to put mysterious things and stuff and call it something else? I'm not okay with that.
Yeah.
We've all had issues with my upfrontness on here on Thought After Dark.
People have been upfront.
Yeah, and that's not upfront to me.
I don't even know if Avon Feathers is even alive.
I don't know. Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Yeah, he made it safely, dude.
That's good. That's good to know. He's back at his school teaching all those birds.
Yeah. That's another show, though.
It is.
We're talking about they're dropping things in our food, dude. Not bird droppings. We're talking about additive dropping. Grossness.
It does happen.
It does. I heard that there's like some type of turquoise slime that they're putting in gravy.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
I consume a lot of gravy. It's delicious.
It's not good. There's that epidemic about, that they're just grossness out there.
Why do people got to do that to food?
Yeah.
It's just food. It's not like we can't not have it. We got to eat it.
Yeah, I'm hungry sometimes.
I eat.
Even though the Thought Hour After Dark happens in an alternate universe of thought.
The left field, if you will.
Exactly, but occasionally hunger sets in. So,
so that's why we brought Chef Geoff in, really, honestly, is that we wanted to make sure that Chef Geoff could come in and maybe he could educate us on additives.
Yeah, maybe he could show us the proper things to be putting in our food and maybe give us some helpful tips about what people are putting in their food and things you need to look out for. Some phosphorite, glucose, glycomins,
Yeah, I don't like Madison Square Garden in my food.
Yeah, who does that? You know what I mean? Chinese people? Why do they love that?
Yeah, I mean, that's what you're going to bring to the table. You create amazing food. Why do you got to put that in there?
Yeah, and yellow 6? I want yellow 3 in my food, not yellow 6.
Personally, I prefer purple 4, but, whatever.
And you know what? I always want to know, how many B vitamins do I need? Like, and why do vitamins have to have so many numbers?
Why? They do. They have more numbers than a taxidermist.
Yeah, and why can't there just be one? Why can't X get a vitamin? Or, like, Z or something? It's your old pal Uncle Bill here with some of that premium Appalachian flavor. Have you tried some of that delicious Uncle Bill's spider sauce? It's delicious chips and dip flavor for your families and parties. It's made from premium 100% spider bits, and you can taste that premium Appalachian smokehouse flavor. Yeah, your daddy long leg black widows, a little mix of some of that stuff. We mix it all in there tight with a little bit of that special Appalachian flavor, and we make one heck of a spicy sauce. So you need to go down to your local mart and get you a pack of brand new Uncle Bill's spider sauce.
Good.
It's a web full of flavor. Uncle Bill's spider sauce it's 8 legs up on the competition. You're gonna bust your thorax full of this delicious, tasty niblets.
Welcome back, folks.
Yeah.
Wow. Uncle Bill, he always provides such great things to this humanity that we live in.
I know. I was having a problem with fish once, but me and fish became quite friendly,
You have adopted a fish.
Yeah.
How's he doing?
He is doing quite nice. He's grown to exponential amounts of size and proportion.
And that's a great thing.
Of extraordinary magnitude.
That's something a lot of people should check more into. Adopting a fish. Good job.
Yeah, Cheetor, I've been training him in fish ninjutsu.
That's good.
And he's going to be competing in his first fish karate competition.
Wow.
Yeah, next week.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Good luck to him. I hope that he does well.
Yeah, Cheetor should definitely throw it down.
That's good to hear. I always think that, when a fish comes up from poverty, rises up, abuse, they take it. But when they rise up from that and they achieve, that's what it's really about.
Yeah, it is definitely about. But you know what this show about this week?
What's our show about this week?
Cooking.
Oh, man.
And additives.
Additives.
Them dropping weird things in my food.
Why do they got to drop the weird things in my food?
I love Twinkies, okay? But sometimes I wonder, why does it last for so long? What's that sponginess all about? It's got the cream filling hiding in the middle, being like all sneaky.
It is.
It's like a surprise.
It's kind of deceitful.
Yeah.
It's like rejuvenating itself, though, in there. It's like a cocoon.
Well, I don't think it's too deceitful because they're telling you on the package that it's in there. But, at the same time, why does it have to present itself with such, mystique?
It's very mystique.
Yeah. Speaking of mystique, guess who we got? We got the international superstar himself, Chef Geoff. Live on the radio.
I can smell it in here, and I see him over there. He's grilling up something.
Yeah, Chef Geoff, welcome to the show. Welcome to Thought After Dark. How's it going?
This is Chef Geoff here. It's an honor to be here, Ninja Steve. It's an honor to be here, Wasus Miller.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's an honor to have you, Chef Geoff.
I'm
fan of your show.
Me too. I'm definitely looking forward to you cooking up some delights here tonight.
It's all about providing truly amazing moments in cooking, and that's what it's all about.
So, Chef Geoff, tell us a little about your show you got on there.
Well, I got this show. It's called Chef Geoff's Truly Amazing Moments in Cooking. It's a great show. It's about the finer things in life, cooking food and making food that's good.
That's good. I love food that's good.
I love food. I'm definitely a fan of throwing down on some food.
Grapes and Miracle Whip, baby. Delicioso.
That's sustainability.
Yeah.
It's like when you walk into a bar and you slam your beer mug down and you yell, sustenance.
Straight up.
It's real.
I produce a lot of quality things, and I don't have to put sustenance in my food. I personally don't believe in additives.
All right, me too.
That's all. That's great to hear. That's kind of why we were glad you're here too. We're trying to understand this new crave of people putting additives in milk and meat and 14-year-old girls. It's bad.
Yeah,
Well, Chef Geoff personally, he doesn't have to waste time with additives because my food is amazing. The moments that I take and put into my cooking are so realistic that you're going to be mouth-watering with your eyes.
My ears are tasting.
I'm crying right now, and it's not because of the fact that I'm emotionally scarred. This food smells so delicious that I'm crying.
So, Chef Geoff, if you could explain to our folks out there, what are you cooking for us?
Well,
today?
right now, folks, what you're seeing and what you're hearing is truly amazing. I'm stirring up right now and grilling up some chicken. I'm starting off with chicken. As you can see, it's grilling. Yeah, just kind of moving that around right there.
Yeah. Smells good. Smells good.
Thank you very much. You got to take your time and you got to pace yourself when you cook these things, because if you don't, it's not going to be truly amazing.
It's true, It's all about taking the time and cooking a fine quality meal.
I do enjoy me some amazing quality meal. So along with the chicken, I notice you're going to be, you got some vegetables there. What do you
Yeah,
got?
I got a little bit of stir fry over here. A couple different things. Choice premium cuts, I would have to say, of vegetables. Picked them myself.
Nice.
It's all about being authentic.
Yeah.
That's good. You know, I personally am not a big vegetable fan, but I like your attire, your spread, I would say.
Yeah.
And so what we're doing right now is we're putting a real light, mild seasoning over here, just over the top of the chicken, because we just want to kind of admit the seasoning, but we don't want to confront the seasoning on it. Right there. It's okay.
Okay.
You can see that growing over there.
That is
now
good.
we're moving the vegetables over here, but also what I'm going to do is I'm going to provide some noodles. And the reason why we're going to be doing noodles is because noodles are really delicious and nutritious. I know you don't think that, but they are.
Ladies love the noodles.
They really do, you know. And Chef Geoff can honestly tell you one thing about noodles. They always lead to strudels.
Okay.
It's amazing. It's amazing. So what we're doing right now, we're roasting this chicken, if you will. We're trying to get it lined up of how we want it to be. We want it to be moist and present that moist flavor, but not be too uncooked, because chicken can be kind of awkward if it's not cooked properly.
Yeah, you don't want an awkward chicken.
I've never enjoyed an awkward cooked chicken.
Yeah.
I've walked out of restaurants with an uncooked chicken on my plate, a frustrated individual.
Yeah, one time they cooked me a chicken and they only cooked it at 14 degrees.
Oof. That's not livable.
No, to the right. You know, like a 14-degree right angle.
Oh, man, wow.
And I didn't like
That's
that.
disgusting.
If they would have done it to a 90-degree left, I would have been all right.
Yeah, if they would have went more to the left, you probably would have enjoyed it. What do you think about cooking more on the left side of the actual die or speedometer? I'm not familiar with technique or knowledge of speedometers, but what do you think about that, Chef Geoff?
Well, you know, it's all about your own pace. You got to kind of cook it the way you want it. And it's all about personal choice. Some people like food cooked a little bit more crispy. Me, personally, I like it moist with flavor.
Who doesn't love flavor?
It's true. Chef Geoff, this studio is filled up with the greatest aroma. Like, you're going to have to come and, cook more often.
Well, you know, I would love to come on and cook as much as often as I could, but I'm running the show on Thought Hour. It's called Chef Geoff's Truly Amazing Moments in Cooking. You should tune in and see what we're going to be cooking.
Well, I will definitely be tuning in. And, I'm looking forward to you coming to my house next week. I have that luncheon, that we're going to be doing.
Yeah, we're going to be serving up a crumble. We're going to be serving up some things that are going to get... Your assassin contracts are going to go flowingly and accordingly.
Yes, exactly. I'm doing, let's say, a 50 at once job, and Chef Geoff's going to be helping me out with that one. But
it's going to be truly amazing.
Yes, definitely. It's a 50 at once.
You might have to tune in. We might actually display that on video. Maybe not. It just depends.
Yeah. So, thanks, Chef Geoff. It's good to see you, man.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Chef Geoff. We really appreciate you coming in and cooking.
Delicious.
This is the most delicious food I've ever eaten.
Oh, God. You guys are missing out right now. I mean, wait, you guys want a bite?
Here, we'll pull a little through the radio.
I bet you like that. You're real close to the radio waves.
Yeah.
I love how you guys I really have to say, I'm a fan of the show. I'm glad you guys are doing the show. It's really good. You got my support. I'll tell all the folks to tune in. And, all the folks out there, you tune in our show.
Well, it'll work vice versa. We'll tag team back again. Check yo, frets yo back again. People want to hear some noise.
We'll get the hot tag. We'll get the pin, clothesline, uppercut, down.
That's right. We'll mosh, we'll thrash, we'll do whatever we have to do.
It gets done.
Exactly.
Right from the nuns.
Word. Thanks,
Chef Geoff. Wow.
Man, he was in the house like furniture, dude. No, I'm saying he's in the house like cooking gear.
You can smell. I know, folks, right now, you can smell the amazingness of this chicken. Like, I'm not even going to eat it.
Honestly, you know what you should do? Take your speaker, scratch it, okay? Go close to it and smell it. Smell that? That's almost as good as what it smells like.
I think, as Chef Geoff would say, it is a truly amazing moment in cooking.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, that
Man,
was...
And that was a premium, non-additive flavored food. I mean, he just took the stuff. As you can tell, you all saw it.
Yeah, he cooked it up. He didn't waste time with trying to make your kids bigger. He didn't put corn in it. He didn't waste time with that.
He didn't do those things. I wasn't surprised by the mystery additives or nothing. It was just straight real.
No, he from what we understand, he picked those vegetables himself.
Yeah,
that's not additives.
No, delicious. God, this stuff this is good stuff, folks. Man,
Chef Geoff, we've had a lot of great guests on the show, but I will have to say I think that's one of the the definite food gurus of Thought Hour.
We will definitely have to keep him on the Thought Hour hotline he'll definitely be one of our guys when we have some info need to be asked.
Cooking line for sure.
I will call Chef Geoff.
And I hope he does a good job at your banquet thing that you got coming up.
Yeah.
Props to that.
Yeah, me too. It's going to go good. Real good. I like that one.
Real good.
Yeah. So, hey.
Better than Kane's left glove.
That's right. He has a left glove or right one sometimes.
I always wondered about that. What was wrong with him?
Well, when he has a bad day, from pulling teeth, because that's what he does in his off time.
You got to sustain somehow.
Exactly. But, he puts on the glove.
Yeah.
It's a tribute to the king.
I think O.J. Simpson did that.
Yeah, a tribute to the king.
Oh, okay.
Everybody wants to be Michael Jackson.
It's true. Who doesn't want to be Michael Jackson?
I think everybody out there at one time or another has thought about it at least once.
I'm moonwalking right now.
Billie Jean, I'm sorry, it is my kid.
And it really is. It was Ninja Steve after all these years. It was. And,
but the statute of limitation is worn out, so I'm not going to pay the child. There's no child support to be had.
Or restitution.
Would you like a one-way trip to the greatest vacation spot of all time?
I do.
How about a trip to New Detroit?
Oh, right. Isn't that place safe?
That place is absolutely safe. It's one of the safest places in history.
Yeah? I love safe places.
Well, you should come to it. We have a special trip right now. Booking flights start at the simple price of, I'll buy that for $1.
Omnicorp, bringing you New Detroit. Security brought to you by Ed 209s.
What's up, folks? How's it going? I'm enjoying me some social networking, Ninja Steve.
Oh yeah, everybody loves to do some social networking. Are you on that thing, the Twitter?
Oh yeah, I'm on the Twitter. Are you on the Twitter?
Who isn't on the Twitter there?
I know Thought Hour After Dark is on the Twitter, and the reason why we're on the Twitter is because we like to keep it tweeting.
Yeah, you can tweet. With us on Twitter, actually.
You can find Ninja Steve and Wasus Miller at TH After Dark
on the Twitter, so you can actually tap into the darkness, which is us.
Thought Hour After Dark,
and we'll talk about you on the Thought Hour.
You mention us, we mention you.
Yeah,
and you don't have to buy that for $1.
And you don't have to mention my mom.
Nope, or anything else about anything else.
Yeah, or you can mention something you like from the show. Maybe something you want us to do.
Yeah.
Maybe something you want me to do.
What do you want him to do? Who do you want him to numchuck?
Yeah, I can numchuck somebody for you.
We'll carry out contracts at Twitter.
Yeah.
If you go on Twitter.
Yeah.
If you go on Twitter.
Birds like to tweet.
They tweet.
Avery Averson, or whatever his name is, going to be teaching a bird how to tweet.
Yeah. 50 Cent tweets.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Who doesn't tweet?
If I had 50 cents, I wouldn't tweet.
Yeah, if I had 2 bits, I wouldn't tweet.
Ooh, if I had 16 bits, I'd tweet.
You know what? If I had $1, I'd buy it.
Ooh.
Yeah. And now for the continuing adventures of Richard Steele in Pawn Shop Problem Part 2. I can't believe it. They took my man, my old pal, my only friend in the world, Old Man Ricketts. I don't know a lot of people in this town, but anytime I need something, he's always there. And you can say something for somebody who's dependable. I like dependable. So I heard that Tony and the underlings, they roughed up my man and took him for his money. Well, I don't need 3 holes to tell me, or Ricketts to give me the info to know where those punks are hanging out. They're in the basement billiard hall. They like to work down there and play their games and drink. Well, guess what? It's the last drink these punks are going to ever have, because they're going to have to mess with the cold, hard facts. A Detective Richard Steele's coming after him. Open up in there, you punks. Hey, we ain't opening up in there for nothing there, you punks. Open up, it's Detective Richard Steele. I'm a search warrant. You ain't got no search warrant around here.
No, he don't.
Yeah, I do. It's called my gun. BAM! Shut the locks off the door and I run in. I see my first punk.
Get him, Tony!
You ain't gonna have none of me.
Get him, boy!
Right in the chops! What do you think, you got a pool cue? You think that's gonna stop Steele? Those punks tried to rough me up. But guess what? Steele's gonna get the upper hand.
Get him, Tony!
Right chop to one punk. Left kick to the other. Those years in the circus, I learned me some karate. So I drop a right cross, and then a backhand. Tony's on the floor. He's laying there, begging for his life. You ain't gonna give me, Steele. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it. It was the toe. He told me to do it. He gave me. He's like, hey, I'm gonna shut you guys down if you don't. So I had to. I don't care what you have to say, punk. It doesn't matter. You mess with me, you mess with my friends, and you mess with me. I'm taking you downtown. So I call up the paddy wagon, and I tell him, hey, get me on the line with Scroats. Scroats.
Damn it, Steele.
I got the punks that took out Ricketts.
Well, it's about time, Steele. I've been waiting for quite a while.
So what? Where they got Ricketts? Hold up. Where is he? What room's he at in the hospital?
He's in room 423.
All right, I'm gonna go down and see the punks. You make sure when they get there.
Did you get any information?
I got the information. They're doing it for the toe.
The toe.
Yeah, that's how
I had a feeling the toe was involved.
So the paddy wagon's heading its way down there, and when you make sure they get a phone call. But that's the only thing they get.
Absolutely.
All right.
Job well done, Steele.
Thanks.
Go see Ricketts and clear things up.
All right, thanks, Scroats. Click. So I hang up the phone with my boss, Scroats. For once, he wasn't riding me too hard tonight, and I appreciate it. It's been tough. I'm on my way down to the hospital, room 423. I open up the door, and there he is, my pal Ricketts.
Oh, Steele.
How you holding in there, Ricketts?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good, Steele.
Good to hear, old man. I got good news for you.
What's that, Steele?
I took out the punks. Tony and the underlings.
You took out the underlings, did you?
I sent them to the slammer. They're going up river. They're going up to the pin. And they ain't getting out for a long time.
That's good. That's good. I hope that it means it'll slow things down a bit and it'll stop pushing in on me.
Well, I'm tired of all these punks coming into this town and messing with stuff. I know things are going to get hairy around here for the next couple months, but I'm guaranteeing you something, old man. Everything's going to be good for you from now on. I got you a little present.
What's that, Steele?
I got you $500.
$500?
That beats a $5 bill ever.
This is the greatest moment of my life.
It's the second greatest. Remember when you met me? Continuing next week in the adventures of Richard Steele.
What's up, folks? We're live. Wow.
Damn. I had a bird in my throat. Chirp, chirp.
Damn. Birds be creeping. Birds be creeping.
They do.
Spider sauce. Like that. You know, folks,
Have you tried it, though?
You know, I decided to try a little bit. We had this amazing chicken that Chef Geoff made, and I didn't really want to offend him because some people are offended when you put some kind of flavoring on a cooked meal.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't want to offend Chef Geoff because he's an amazing cook.
Who does?
So I split it in half, and I put some of that spider sauce on a piece of the chicken.
Yeah.
It was good.
Was it?
Yeah.
How was that? How would it taste?
It was tangy, original, southern, Appalachian.
Mm-hmm.
It was good.
Nice. It smelled good.
I'm
gonna dip that. Ooh, you know what? Give me a little bit of that.
Yeah, try it.
Right.
Get it.
Take a little one of my grapes here. Not bad.
Yeah.
You know what?
Uncle Bill really came through.
Almost as good as the whip.
Wow.
Yeah, not
disgusting.
Quite. What?
Whip is disgusting.
Hey, come on.
You know, sometimes people have things they don't like. You know, I'm gonna have to say I'm not a fan of the whip.
Well,
unless it's in Castlevania.
Ooh, you know, the third time you level the whip up is when the superiority happens.
It
then
really
you throw
does.
a boomerang. You got the axe. Grant Dynasty's on your back. Syphilis.
They are.
You know?
They are. And there's not a street peddler that can cure that.
Yeah, and then you know what? Why does it take so long for night to turn into day?
Salt Lake City.
God damn those jazz.
That's what it is. It really comes down to just one thing.
Yeah.
Salt Lake City.
Yep. And how you don't want to go there.
No. Because if you do, Castlevania time slows down your life. And the next thing you know, you're moving at a slow pace.
Can I tell you a story about Utah?
Yes.
I'll tell everybody a story. One time, Ninja Steve went to Utah. And I believe I stepped into a vortex. Because when I got out of the facility that I was traveling in, it might have been a bus. Maybe. Might have been a puppy bus. But nonetheless, I got out of a bus, and sure enough, I get out, and everyone was wearing colonial outfits.
Wow.
Like, everywhere I went.
You time traveled.
Yes, I did. And I was confused. And it was 6 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, and there was people in a horse-drawn buggy and carriage. And I was, unbeknownst, I found out it's called Pioneer Days. They have it in Salt Lake City. It's kind of weird.
That is weird, but you know what?
What?
I'm really taken back by horses.
Yeah, horses kind of... Why do they got to talk?
Horses are just... they're so awkward.
Why do they have to have TV shows and movies after them? You don't see a talking dog with a TV show.
And why don't they just settle down? Why do they got to race around so much?
It's not like there's ever been a dog on TV that's ever had a show, okay? But horses get shows.
No. I think, honestly, personally, horses have dominated the media for so long that it's time for something else to show up.
Someone needs to put a stop to horses and their utter domination of media attention.
Yeah, it's getting out of control. I'm offended by it. I hope somebody else can understand what we're trying to do right now and kind of give you some hope that maybe we can change this.
See, I love horses and their horsiness. You know, neigh, and buckets of hay and whatnot. You know, and they gallop, and cowboys ride them. And there's, you know, reasons for horses to be horsing. But why do they need to be so interested in sounding like Bobcat Goldthwait?
Yeah.
And why do they need to race around a lot?
And why do they eat so much damn peanut butter?
Yeah. You know?
Who goes through that much peanut butter?
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand that, you know, an actor needs cash, but peanut butter by the gallons?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, when you fill up a peanut butter bathtub and they're just constantly eating it.
And making threats and kicking things, breaking fences, that's disrespectful.
Yeah. And we don't need no disrespectful peanut butter eating horses up in here.
I don't. I will never allow one in this studio. I'm putting my foot down on that.
Okay.
You look me in the eye when I say that, Deckard Cain. There will be no horses in this studio.
Yeah, especially ones that are peanut butter eating foul-mouthed punks. We don't play that crap around here.
We don't.
I will nunchuck a horse.
I will sponsor that.
Yeah.
I will find a way to get that promoted in the biggest... in the Coliseum.
But I will only nunchuck a horse that has an issue with me. I won't nunchuck random horses.
That's respectful.
Yeah, because I like Pegasus. You know, and when Artex drowned in the swamps of sadness, I dropped a tear. You know?
I did not, because I don't remember.
Yeah. You don't remember the nothing?
No, I don't remember nothing.
Atreyu?
I don't remember any of it.
Because it was the never-ending story. Yeah, it might have been. But you know what? It's after dark.
Always know.